Hey guys, I'm AdventureAndy. I'm playing more Paper Mario. This game is for the N64. You know, sometimes I forget, and I see those graphics, and I'm like, damn, it could only be. Because, I feel like, isn't the N64 the only, like, 64-bit console? Because, like, PS1, like, skipped 64 bits, and then they went to PS2. I was thinking the other day, because I do that sometimes. Yes, middle-aged people jokes, because people that are middle-aged make those kinds of jokes, and it's weird for some, I don't know, I think it's funny for some reason, I don't know. People have dumb sense of humor. Oh crap, what was I talking about? Oh no, I was thinking the other day that, like, when I was little, I was like, man, Nintendo sucks, they're so stupid, why would they make a system that's so, like, inferior, like, because they made the Nintendo Wii, and then, like, yeah, it's terrible. Flower Fields Mario looks like he's about to jump, even though he can't. I don't know how he's doing that. He doesn't have knees to bend. But he's hunched over. What? Ho, I'll get back to what I was talking about when I read this. Now who might that be? Mario jumps. Mario doesn't have knees. I don't know how he jumps. Ho ho ho. Up here, son. They call me the wise, so he came out of his crotch, basically. Or I guess you could say it's his mouth, but I mean, you know, it's not as funny that way. And you must be Mario. I've heard a lot about you, son. I don't know how you hear it. You don't have ears. Aha. That's gonna sound really weird in post because I'm gonna listen to myself stutter on that one word. You're trying your best to save the star spirits and the rest of your world, aren't you? Very noble. If that is true, then your arrival means a star spirit is here in our land. I would help you in your quest, but alas, I'm a fucking tree. A creature named Huff and Puff his followers invaded our fair land not long ago. These creatures brought clouds to our sunny sky. It has been dark and cloudy ever since. The sun doesn't even bother to rise in the sky anymore. That's kind of funny. We are all weak and fading. Oh, I remember something. The rumor is that Huff and Puff is holding somebody captive. Of course, it must be the star spirit they are searching for. Oh ho, you're going to defeat the wicked Huff and Puff then? Well, that would make the wishes of Flower Fields come true. But it's not that easy. Huff and Puff is up in the sky on what we call the cloudy climb. There's no way getting up there now. Well, you might be able to reach it if you find a magical bean or something that grows high. Jack and the Beanstalk, you know, it's a classic. I think there is a flower that has a magical bean somewhere. I believe her name is Petunia. I almost said Periwinkle. Perhaps she is off to the east. It wouldn't hurt to go visit her and ask her about it. The other flowers and bulbs around here might have some useful information as well. I'd say talk to everyone. Yeah, so like who names their kid Petunia? Unless it's a flower, which I'm assuming it is, and by assuming it is, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I don't know what happens in this game or how this game goes. Okay, so I have 3 things I need to say now. First of all, yeah, I was like, why does Nintendo make the bad graphics if they want to be good? But then it was like, they're actually saving money because their audience doesn't care about graphics. Their audience cares about playing Wii Bowling with Grandma. Why is that flickering? It looks messed up. I forget if you can go this way right off the bat. Oh crap. Oh man, this is like, oh no, I remember this. You can't do this yet. You have to get a buddy. Okay. Second of all, I used to play this game when I was little and put it on my reading logs. So you know what a reading log is, right? Like, you tell your teacher how much you read and you like, oh god, oh bees, ew, I did not think that would happen. Oh god, my screen just went black. I don't know what happened. My screen like, it looks so gross. I hate it. I have goosebumps. Oh, I hate the way they move when you kill them too. But yeah, so like you get a reading log and you have to say I read for 30 minutes. They look like dead wasps and they die too. I hate the way their butts move. Oh god. What was I talking about? Yeah, so reading logs. We got reading logs, and yeah, I just used this game on my reading log because there's a lot of text in it. I have to stay away from you. I got the first strike. And then third of all, another thing about when I was watching Let's Plays earlier today, that I think I either mentioned this in the last part of the part prior to that, was that it's really stupid when the Let's Players pretend that they're surprised about things. Like, that just bugs me. It sounds so, like, ingenuine and, like, you can tell they've played the game before, and because of, like, their style and, like, how much they know about the game, like, I'm not gonna say, like, who I watched, because I think a lot of people like this person, and, like, because I've definitely recommended to watch them. They play a lot of RPGs, I don't know if they're really that popular by like the standard of what's his name, PewDiePie, but like this guy's like pretty popular. And anyway, so like yeah, like he like pretends to be surprised by shit that's happening on screen that you know he's played through the game before, and it just bugs me so much. Now these Monty moles dig into the ground, and so the Monty moles are basically like sucking the life out of her, I think, so we have to kill them. In case you're wondering, the Monty moles I'm talking about are this guy, and this jerk, and this troublemaker, and this fiend with the crazy answers. And this guy is, well, you probably don't need to be concerned with that one. That's funny, that used to confuse me when I was younger. I was like, what is that one? Why do they point to that one? Because I didn't know how to read. I played this game without reading. I did not mean for that to happen just now, by the way. I don't know why I'm going for this one again. Please tell me they die easy. I guess they don't. Yeah, this gives me a lot of health. But I have a lot of defense at this point in my life. In my life, that's funny. It's stupid. There we go. Why did I put Bombette? She can like hurt a lot of people. And there's definitely gonna be more. I used to be really careful about using flower power when I was younger, but now I just don't care. I feel like I've said that sentence a lot. Not just like the flower power, but like the when I was younger, contrasting with older, or current rather. Well, I used to multiply. Okay, Bombette. Oh, I used like all my items. That makes me sad. Why would you come up from the same spot and still be surprised by me? There we go. Eat my butt. You just come out of like a hole in the daylight, and the first thing you see is Mario's ass. I'd be like, holy, oh my god. I'd be scared. Explode and destroy all enemies. Like actually kill them. Like just hurt them a lot. Ah, nice. Now if only I had a move with Mario that could like work in all of them. I'm not even gonna press A. Because I don't have to. Why waste my energy, you know? Kobe! That's a good throw. Good arm on that one. Oh, no, I forgot that I weakened the first one. I'm a dang fool. Oh, crap. I pressed A way too soon. You could hear when I pressed it. I pressed it like when it was halfway to me. I have terrible reaction time. I'm also a bad kisser. I'm just kidding. I can't confirm or deny that. I've never kissed myself. I didn't know where to go with that. I wasn't about to say that I've kissed a girl before because that seems like a retarded thing to say. Like I have to prove something to you guys or something. But like, I don't know. I guess I've just never talked to someone about it. Like, hey, do I suck? Like, am I weird? I think like the characteristics are like if you like drool a lot. I think I actually had a nightmare though. Yeah, I had a nightmare like a few days ago that like when I kiss I like drool like a lot. Because I heard that there's a problem. Like, it was terrible. Like, I just couldn't stop myself from just drooling everywhere. It was the worst. Like, I'm so glad it didn't become a reality. I spy. Right panel, that's not helpful at all. Crap, I thought I had a thing that lets you jump on enemies in succession. Lets you do a quake hammer. Well, this should be a good thing to hurt enemies with. The music was just picking up there for a second. Do I want to heal myself? No, this way. Really don't have, just whatever. I don't really care. I mean, it's just a video game, you know? Just a video game. Alright. Use this. The A-button's going crazy up there. And Quake Hammer. Wow, that was incredible. I'm definitely a force to be reckoned with. And now I have no FP. Life is good. And ironically, if I had just done this, like initially, if I had just done that, and then like I could have been done on this turn if I just used that attack last time. Save so much time, you know. Oh, those flowers floating up in the background. I don't know what makes them float up. I know that the wind would carry them, but I do not believe it would just lift them upwards. I'm a real critic, you know. I'm a real stickler. My Nintendo games better fucking make sense, or I'm gonna be pissed. What do you wear shades for? You're underground. You like never see light. Oh, that's probably why, because he comes up and then it's really bright out. Okay, no, that makes sense. Good touch, Nintendo. And I don't say that about many things, because I don't like people touching me. No, I'm just kidding. I like people touching me. Probably like a little too much, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? Okay, use this. Some of these attacks are like stupidly easy to time. I'm not complaining though, I have nothing against an easy game. And you look happy. Oh, yippee, hooray, hurrah, yahoo-wee, you got rid of the Monty Moles. Oh, thank you, thank you. To show you how grateful I am, I'll give you this magical bean. Here you are, less than 3. Thank you. Yes, my name is Petunia. They call me the Seed Maniac. Hehe, nice to meet you. I feel like that would be like that would have weird negative connotations. Like that's the kind of stuff people would say about you behind your back. By the way, about that magical bean that I gave you, you shouldn't plant it. Why not? Because as a seed, it will always enjoy freedom. After it's planted and it sprouts up, it won't ever be able to move again. Don't you think that's sad? Yeah, that's kind of heavy. Are you pissed? Please don't plant it. Oh, for instance, fertile soil and miracle water. I don't want to think about the items that one would use in an RPG related to the subject. No. Well, I guess I won't do it. How could I bring myself to do it after that? So that's the end of the playthrough, because that's what you need to do to progress. So for now, I'm AdventureAndy, and I'll see you next time with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 8, because that's the next game I'm playing. Bye.